Anger is a wonderful tool for meditation. You shouldn't judge yourself when anger arises. You should realize it is a blessing. From the outer perception, anger is a situation that arises that you don't want to happen. Life is not the way you want it to be. So already there's an issue of control. You can see you're trying to control what cannot be controlled. It makes you angry. So can you first surrender control? Not let out the anger, act out the anger, but surrender trying to control the situation. Surrender trying to make this moment different than it is. Surrender wanting revenge, wanting to know how you're going to get back at the person or situation. Because that all keeps you in the mind, keeps you in your thinking, keeps you in a false reality of what is really going on. Because what is underneath the thinking? What is your involvement with thinking doing? It's stopping you from having to feel what you are feeling. Forget emotions. There is a sensation that's not really physical, but you can relate it to the physical body. But there is a feeling you wish to avoid. The situation isn't the way you think it should be, and that creates a certain feeling that you don't want to feel. So can you allow the feeling? To allow the feeling, you must surrender ego. The ego is saying, but I want this situation to change. But this person did this to me. Can you surrender that? Now, in allowing the feeling, you don't know who you are anymore. This structure of who you are based on your thoughts, based on how you think reality should be. Letting go of the thoughts, allowing the feeling. You don't know who you are anymore. You have nothing to hold on to. Already this is wonderful. This is a wonderful step in meditation. Just from anger, such a blessing. Allowing the anger, allowing the feeling of anger, without reacting to it, without fighting it, trying to release it. It's an intense feeling that you don't want to feel, and when you allow yourself to feel it, you don't know who you are anymore. You are no longer holding on to ego. Now you can do this with any feeling. It doesn't have to be anger. But usually when people try to allow feeling, they remain identified with the sensation. And there is a level of transformation in that, because already you've surrendered the thoughts around it. You've surrendered holding on to this idea of yourself and how life should be. Yeah? We're not looking to be fine with the situation. We're not looking to change our thoughts or our emotions, but to allow it all to be. To let go of the thoughts, allow the feeling. Now if you notice in allowing the feeling is now really just energy, subtle energy. And when you allow it, subtle energy can move. When subtle energy moves, there's a certain level of bliss to it. It's not a huge bliss, but it feels good to allow energy to move. But now what if you recognize that there is a consciousness that is aware of the feeling. There is a consciousness who is aware of energy moving. You can't start with it because there's too much identification. First, there's the identification with the me at the level of thoughts. Let go of that. Now you're actually feeling what the thoughts were protecting you from feeling. Already there's peace and energy is moving. But you don't want to remain there. You want to recognize who is witnessing the energy, who is witnessing the feeling. There is a level of consciousness who is witnessing, who is not separate from you. It is not mind, it is not ego, but it is not separate from you. It is your essence. It is the deepest part of yourself. You can't find it in your mind. You can't find it in sensation. You find what is conscious of this situation? What is conscious of this situation is infinite bliss. What is a witness to the feeling is infinite bliss. All from the blessing of anger. And so a practice throughout your day. Is every feeling that arises doesn't even have to be defined as an emotion. Not physical sensation like you stubbed your toe, but you can allow that feeling as well. But subtler sensations where your mind says, nope, I don't want to feel this. Let's stay in the mind, let's stay in thinking, let's distract ourselves. Let's avoid feeling this because I can't feel it. You have to surrender the I that says I can't feel it and allow the feeling. At first, it might feel very painful or uncomfortable, but not like the pain of breaking your leg. That's much worse. A subtle feeling that you allow to feel is easy. Your mind will say it's not easy, but it's easy. Because it's just energy, it's just a feeling. And then in allowing that feeling, getting to the level where it feels just energy moving. Yeah, we're not relating it to a me anymore. I feel this feeling. When we allow the feeling, there's a feeling of energy moving. That's just one way to describe it. The ego is surrendered to a certain extent now. Now who is a witness to the feeling? The witness is not in the mind. The witness is not a doing. Nor is the witness separate from you. It's at the very essence of you. It's at the most minute center of this moment. And if you practice this through the day, sit down with the Shakti music for part of it so you feel the awakening of bliss. It's important. But then throughout the day, practice allowing what feelings come up. Notice the places where you look for distraction, where you look to jump into your mind, your stories, because you don't want to feel what is here. In this way, your mind will become quiet. Because one reason why your mind is always active is because it's distracting you from actually feeling what is here. And you start allowing what it is, your mind becomes quieter. And in doing so, this witness becomes more prevalent. She who is infinite, who is pure, who is free, becomes more prevalent. You recognize this is who you are. You don't have to dance around in the thoughts and the denser levels of experience. Find the pure consciousness at the essence. The supreme joy. And when you get angry, realize it is a blessing. It is an opportunity to become free. So I hope you got something good out of this video. If you did, please feel free to leave a comment. May you be blessed in her supreme joy, in the one supreme consciousness. Om Shri Gurave Namaha. Much love to you. Much love.